Hey you guys, it's your girl Kamika. Welcome back to the Love Makiba official page. Thank you so much for coming over, watching these videos, and supporting our growth over here. I have really enjoyed doing these videos for you, and I hope that you have enjoyed them as well, and that they have been very useful and helpful to you as you continue to grow in your hair education and knowledge. We are now on beta number 18, and so that just means we're doing a video every day in August, and this is our 18th video, right? So sit back and enjoy, because this is going to be a short one but a good one. I also want to remind you guys that it's 90 degrees here in Southern California, so your girl got the fan on in the background. So it may be a little loud. I apologize for that, but what I'll do is I'll try to adjust the volume on the video and cut some of that out so that you can hear me more clearly, but you know your girl got to stay unmelting. All right, so let's get into beta number 18. And beta number 18 is one that I think is very important. And some of you may think it doesn't apply to you, and it probably won't, but it is good information to know. And it is from a question that I get very often, and I see very often, which is, can I use your hair products on my baby? Right? Or what product in your line can help my baby's hair grow? Those are two questions that I get a lot. And I want to tell you what I often tell new mothers, especially, and that is yes, you can use our products on your baby's hair, but I would prefer that you didn't. And the reason that I would prefer that you didn't on your baby's hair, your newborn babies or your baby less than a year's hair, is because they are going through so many transitions with their hair at such a young age that nothing that you're going to do to their hair is going to really maximize or benefit their hair growth, and you're only going to lead to yourself being frustrated. And the reason is because they're going through these different changes to the point that they are shedding hair at least twice in the first year of after being born. So let's get into the different stages of baby hair growth and why you don't need to add anything to the baby's hair to help it grow. You just need to let the baby be a baby. So let's talk about the first one, and that's called lanugo. Lanugo has the root word lana, which means wool in Latin, and in utero, which means in the womb. Your baby, starting at the age of 4 months in utero to about 32 weeks to 8 months in utero, your baby is going to be covered with this very fine layer of hair completely over their body, except on things like the palms of their hands or their lips. Uh, a thin veil of hair called lanugo. And lanugo is designed to protect your baby's skin from the various hormones and then the constant movement and saturation of the amniotic fluid in the womb. So this woolly hair somewhat insulates your baby and keeps your baby's skin, fine, delicate skin, from being bloated and there's other words for being filled with water or being burned or affected by various hormonal changes in your womb. So lanugo hair generally is completely shed off of your baby by about 8 months in utero, but it is very common for a baby to be born with lanugo hair still on their body up until about 1 to 2, maybe even 3 weeks after birth. So you don't want to add products to your baby's hair with the hopes of getting it grown when that hair is going to fall off anyway. The second stage of baby hair is something that your kids can have from, and many of us had, from birth all the way to puberty age, and sometimes every now and then, if you're dealing with, let's say, cancer or recovery or sickness recovery, different things like that, you'll get this hair. And it's called vellus hair. And vellus is another very fine, thin, kind of silky, wispy hair that's on your body, and your children will begin to get this. And this is the hair that, a lot of times when a baby is born, people be like, oh, he got hair like his daddy. Oh, he got hair like his mama. No, he don't. He got vellus hair. He's got vellus hair is really just there as a transitional hair, and it's there for insulation, among other things. And the issue with vellus hair, and why I say don't put anything on your baby's hair, especially from the ages of birth to, let's say, 6 months, is because all that vellus hair is going to fall out again. they're going to shed it again. So a lot of times new mothers are very frustrated because they will show me pictures of their baby's head, and all the area of the back of the baby's head is gone. And they got all this, like they got like a little frohawk, but all the hair in the back of their head is gone. And a lot of times mothers are frustrated because they think that they're doing something wrong, or they have to do something different to get their baby's hair to grow. And the simple answer is no, you don't. That hair is going to fall out because that hair was partially growing in. Should have put this on airplane mode. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So that hair was partially growing in because of the high amount of hormones that were in the womb. Now that the baby is out of the womb, the hormones are decreasing, and so therefore their head is going to shed. What also helps the hair to shed more is that babies spend a lot of times on their backs, and they're rubbing, and and they're just slowly rubbing hair follicles out of their scalp. But it's okay. No hair oil, no cream, no butter, no nothing is going to help that hair stay on the baby's head, because as the baby's hormones decrease and change, that hair was going to fall out anyway. So there's really no way to preserve it. Stage 3 is what we now call terminal hair. Now your babies are going to continue to have vellus hair, as they get older and up and through puberty, and it's you'll see it on little kids. They'll just look so soft and silky and smooth. They'll just look so like their skin glistens. That's the vellus hair. But as they start to get older, usually at around I would say even about 12 to 18 months and then on, they develop. Actually, no, I take that back. From 6 months on, it could be as early as 6 months on, they develop what's called terminal hair, and that is the permanent hair on their head. It's the hair that, the hair type, the hair cycle that they're going to have for the rest of their life, unless there's other factors that get in there. But terminal hair is what all of us as adults have. It is the hair that has a medulla in it, depending on the texture of hair. It is thicker, it is stronger. It is on, like I said, a regular cycle, individual cycles, but a regular cycle. So you got lanugo hair, which is usually in vitro. In utero. You have vellus hair, which is the hair that is a temporary hair and a very soft and fine hair all over the body, and then also on the scalp. It's a transitional hair. And then you have terminal hair, which is terminal meaning ending, which is your final hair. So I wouldn't really be concerned about products for baby's hair until they move into that terminal hair stage, and then only just to help with styling. You don't need to add much to a baby ever, other than love and protection, and just love. That's all you need to add to a baby. So I hope this will help new mommies and daddies, and even some OG mommies and daddies who just never knew. But I hope this was helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, I'll meet you guys in the comment section. Please don't forget to rate, like, subscribe, share with those who you think would be helpful with. And also visit us on our lovemakiba.com website if you have any questions about products or want to pick up a few things for yourself or even gifts. I appreciate you guys. I love you much. Mwah. Bye.